wisdom of God. And in the civilization of God, there are the purposes of God. So your life will not count until you live according to that divine purpose that necessitated your creation. You know, when John went to Zion, he interacted with the 24 elders. Now, these are the beings of wisdom and highest authority in heaven, because they are closest to God in proximity to the throne. And when he saw the elders worshiping, the only thing the elders were saying was, holy, holy, holy is the Lord. And then he saw other beasts that were there, and he said they worship day and night forever and ever. And the only thing they were saying is, all things were created for your pleasure. That was when John realized the value of life is not in its longevity. The value of life is in the degree that it gives pleasure to God, because all things were created for thy pleasure. So when you fulfill purpose, you give pleasure to God. That's why fulfilling purpose becomes an act of worship. But if you don't go to Zion, you won't find it, because that is not written anywhere in time. You may be on earth and you are laboring because you think the goal is to become something in time. If it is apart from God, it becomes a problem. But if it is in God, it becomes a weapon for kingdom advancement. That's the power of the purposes of God. All of these were locked in God, and these were the things God was teaching Adam, but Adam violated it. So when Adam departed, like Lucifer that fell from the throne of heaven, Adam also became oblivious in understanding of what the will of God is. Adam became depraved in wisdom, so much so that Adam went to cover himself with fig leaves. You can't please a spirit with vegetable. The only thing that pleases a spirit is blood. So when God came, he looked at Adam. Before now, everything you did was correct, because he named all the animals, and the name he called the animals was the name that was in the archive of heaven. Why all of a sudden you now take an action that is wrong? He had been cut off from the wisdom of God. So God had to come quickly and kill an animal and covered him with the skin of the animal, because if God doesn't see blood, he will kill you. But Adam had fallen from wisdom. And the third thing, Adam no longer understood purpose. The reason for his existence, he forgot it. And Adam began to struggle to survive. He now thought that life was about survival. Meanwhile, it was never written in the blueprint of Zion that life was about survival. Life was about pleasing God. The moment life becomes about survival, death has entered. Adam had departed from the purposes of God. The reason is because a new government had been established. So when John went back to Zion, you know, there are few men that went to before the beginning. It was Moses that wrote Genesis chapter 1 and said, in the beginning, God. The second person that spoke about the beginning was John. He said, that which was from the beginning. They traveled very far outside time. And when John went and checked, he now came back and said, whoever is born of God, the sign that is born of God, the sign that the protocol of eternal life has been activated, is that he overcomes the world. He has the power over the administration of the world system. He has the power over the enticing implications that the devil litters upon the landscape. He overcomes the world. So a man who has not overcome the world have not learned the secret of existence. The third person that went to before the beginning was Paul. And when Paul went to the beginning, what Paul found was strange. Paul said the code of existence in this age is not breath. In the animal kingdom, the code of existence can be breath. But he said in the quadrant of humankind, he said the code of existence is not breath. He said the code of existence in the quadrant of humankind is God tabernacled in man. So any man who God is not tabernacled on his inside did not exist in this age. Meanwhile, there are many ages in God. There is the angelic age. The Bible said in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. So before the earth was created, many heavens had been created. Many beings had existed in heaven. That's why you see the 24 elders, you don't know their origin. That's why you see the 4 beasts, you don't know their origin. That's why you see different categories of angels. Because before the project of man began, God had many projects. And there are different mysteries that govern all of those projects. But he said, in the project of man, what governs it is what? God tabernacled in man. That's why I said, Christ in you, the hope of glory. And the Bible now said, you know, when God began to create Adam, he said, let us make man in our own image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion. And the way God created man was that God divided himself. and then he took dust and hid God in dust. So it is God hid in dust that is called man. So man is God hid in dust, because the mystery of this age is God tabernacling in a man. And Jesus said, this is life eternal. Life is not breath, it's your ability to touch that God that is on your inside. Live by that God that is on your inside. Commune with that God that is on your inside. That was the same thing God was teaching Adam in Genesis 3 verse 8, that if you stop